Rampage is a sci-fi action movie directed by Peyton and starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It is loosely based on the classic 1980s arcade video game of the same name. Davis Okoye is a primatologist and former Special Forces soldier. He works closely with an extremely intelligent albino gorilla named George, whom he rescued and raised. A genetic experiment in space by the shady corporation Energene goes horribly wrong. A space station carrying gene editing material crashes back to Earth, releasing a pathogen that mutates animals, causing them to grow in size, strength, and aggression. George, a wild wolf, and a giant crocodile are all infected, growing to monstrous sizes and becoming extremely destructive. As George becomes increasingly aggressive, Davis teams up with Dr. Kate Caldwell, a former Energene scientist who tried to stop the experiments. Together, they seek to find an antidote to save George and prevent further catastrophe. Meanwhile, the greedy Energene executives, Claire and Brett Wyden, try to cover up their involvement by luring the monsters toward their headquarters in Chicago using a special signal. Chaos erupts in Chicago as George, Ralph, and Lizzie rampage through the city. Davis and Kate manage to administer a cure that restores George's mind, although he retains his massive size. In a final showdown, George and Davis team up to battle Ralph and Lizzie. After a brutal fight, George defeats the other monsters. The movie ends with George, now back to his gentle self, helping rescue survivors as the city begins to recover. Rampage is packed with over-the-top monster battles, humor, and heart, mostly carried by Dwayne Johnson's charismatic performance. It combines disaster movie spectacle with a buddy relationship between man and beast. Would you also like a quick character guide or a breakdown of how it differs from the original arcade game?